This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
VC aims to restore university status. NEA appoints new board members. And efforts needed to execute counter-terrorism. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Alinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Serving for 3 months now as the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Papua New Guinea, Professor Ian Findlay is proud to be part of the country's national university and to restore its status as the premier university of Papua New Guinea. The Vice-Chancellor said, like many universities, UPNG has its challenges, however, remains determined to ensuring students have quality outcomes.
We have challenges on improving our curriculum. We have challenges on improving the facilities and services that we provide to students. We have challenges in the support that we provide to students.
Professor Findlay said the university aims to produce the best graduates.
Because the best students make the best graduates make the best employees, and the best employees earn the biggest salaries. And we want every single employee to get the best salary. Every single UPNG student.
Finchafen Open member Rainbow Paita has been elected as the new governor for Morobe Province, replacing the late governor Luta Akisawa Wenge. Paita defeated TYCRC member Dr. Kobe Bomareo with 23 to 22 votes. Acting chairman of the Morobe Totumang and deputy governor Willie Simbisi made the declaration during the provincial assembly today. The Totumang has then suspended for the chairman to make this declaration of office. National Energy Authority has sworn in its 2 new non-ex officio board members, comprising of the chairman and deputy chairman today. The swearing-in ceremony was administered by National Judicial Staff Services Secretary Nicodemus Mosoro. Energy Minister Peter Isoaimo, in his welcome remarks, thanked the National Executive Council for appointing the 2 members and said that the authority will rely on the new board's expertise to guide NEA in making decisions.
Mi tokamamas long apply to ex-officio member by swearing in today long providing leadership for the authority for MDNI to execute to law and business law, government interest.
Newly sworn-in chairman Ray Paul swore an oath to commit and work to serve the National Energy Authority.
That I will render true and faithful services as a member of the board established under the National Energy Authority, so help me God. Ray Paul, do solemnly and sincerely affirm and declare that I will not publish or disclose information obtained under Section 52 of the National Energy Authority Act 2021 to third party without prior consent in writing from the person from whom the information was obtained.
Raymond Unasi, newly sworn-in deputy chairman, also swore to serve the authority.
It will serve as a member of the board established under the National Energy Authority Act. So help me God. I, Raymond Unasi, do solemnly and sincerely affirm and declare that I will not publish or disclose information obtained under Section 52 of the National Energy Authority Act 2021 to third party without prior consent in writing from the person from whom the information was obtained.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News. Meanwhile, National Energy Authority's newly sworn-in non-ex officio Deputy Chairman Raymond Unasi and Chairman Ray Paul pledged their commitment to drive the authority forward.
Newly sworn-in Deputy Chairman Raymond Unasi thanked National Energy Authority for reappointing him.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to have you as the chairman of the...
Mr. Unasi pledged his commitment to give his support to the chairman and other members to help guide the authority. He said in a short span of time, National Energy Authority has achieved more, and he looks forward to contributing to that.
In a short time, NEA has come a long way, and it has done what any country can do to have its country be independent for energy and to be energy secured and to have the country dependent and resilient to provide affordable, clean, renewable energy to its people. Without that, we will be relying on external sources like Singapore, like Ukraine, and other countries who are not independent with their energy sources. And you will continue to rely on other countries. And we have a lot of work to do. So with those sentiments, I know we have more other work to do. And also the staff shortage, the government support in most of the PIPs that are going in. I looked through last night. I've seen good figures on the PIP, but as you all know, we need to do some drawdowns and run some programs.
Chairman Ray Paul said he is keen to work with people who want to do the right thing. Mr. Paul also pledged his commitment to help guide the authority.
And let me say this, I'm colorblind when it comes to law. There's only two colors. It's either black like myself or it's white. There's no other color. So I am keen to work along with people who want to do it right, because that's the experience I've learned from IRC and customs. And if I compromise that, the whole country falls. And for that, Minister, I report for duty.
Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Dean of UPNG School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Professor Leo Murray said the recent mayhem at the University of Goroka calls for more engagements between education institutions and their surrounding communities. Professor Murray said universities must bring in partnerships that then descend to community-level engagements to build good relationships.
We need to formalize and informalize those arrangements. Like in Goroka, if a good community engagement, community support, and so on, and play a role in the community. I think we won't have this problem that go up as far as this over the years, because it's built up over the years.
Mr. Murray said UPNG itself needs to go out to its neighboring communities and start establishing good relations.
Like for us in Morata, Gero, I think we have to see more engagement, and I'm happy that our new VC is looking at partnership, community relations, and so on. Go out and talk to them about the health, talk to them about violence, talk about, university to get engaged. That's part of our portfolio as well, bringing education down to the community. And I think VC, we would like to see that going forward into the future to get more engaged with our communities here.
Speaking on issues concerning counter-terrorism in parts of the islands region, Commander Anthony Wagambi Jr. says police are mobilizing resources to conduct important and critical operations in targeted areas.
ACP Wagambi joined Police Commissioner David Manning in Port Moresby to give a brief on police operations across the country. ACP Anthony Wagambi Jr. was appointed as Commander of Joint Police and Defense Force Counter-Terrorism Operations for Islands Region recently. He said police were deployed to Southern Islands following a road blockades incident that was termed as act of terrorism.
We will be attending to that very soon. We are mobilizing our resources and also other parts of the islands. That is the call of the Commissioner. We only move to certain areas when directed by the Commissioner. Well, we're aware of other incidents within the Upper Islands region, but like I said, cannot say much. it's when we're given a directive by the police commissioner.
When deliberating if Kumul 23 should be engaged in some operations in the Highlands, Commissioner Manning explained mobile squads will always be utilized until a need arises to call in the Kumul 23 unit.
Mobile squads are still there and they exist, and we'll continue to utilize mobile squads for this and any other incident until it becomes apparent that they are unable to. Then we'll deploy Kumul 23.
Commissioner Manning elaborated that Kumul 23 is deployed only under specific legislations.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Mtambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin. Marijuana or all drugs no good ikam lo overseas or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law or likolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This la talk sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivin, Willem Australia, Papua New Guinea Law na Justice Partnership.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. Prime Minister James Marape says the country is making strong commitments in the global fight against climate change. He spoke after returning from Brazil, where he joined world leaders at the 30th conference of the party's meeting.
Prime Minister James Marape said protecting our forest is now a national priority. He emphasized that conservation is the key to sustaining biodiversity and combating climate change.
And Papua New Guinea commit to preserving over 70% of our forest areas for conservation, pure conservation.
To achieve this 70% goal, Marape called on provincial leaders to take the lead by safeguarding forest areas that remain untouched and free from logging.
And I would call upon all provincial governments in our country and our Bougainville government areas of forestry that is not yet exposed to logging, not yet exposed to human subsistence lifestyle be preserved.
He also warned that without global funding, landowners may turn to logging. The Prime Minister called on major economies and the private sector to support a financial system that rewards conservation. While forests were the main focus, he added that the nation will protect 30% of its marine areas, including the Coral Triangle, the richest reef system on Earth. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Port Moresby National School of Excellence held its 30th graduation ceremony today with a total of 268 grade 12 graduates, 65 students from humanities, 134 science students, and 69 STEM students.
Speaking during the graduation ceremony themed Beyond Excellence, Inspiring Futures, Principal for Port Moresby National School of Excellence, Teddy Ferrier, said he was impressed by the students' dedication and their respect to the school administration, their resilience in managing their academic assessment and daily preparations and extra commitment reflected their hard work and perseverance.
To embrace the spirit of Beyond Excellence, continue to strive for knowledge, develop your skills, and nurture your character. The world is rapidly evolving, and with your education, resilience, and our moral compass, you are well equipped to make positive contributions.
Meanwhile, Minister for Finance and Alumni for Port Moresby National School of Excellence encouraged the students to believe in themselves as they journey on.
Each one of you sitting here has potential that you don't even know you have. Perhaps you've already achieved top marks, perhaps you are just getting started. The important thing is you matter. Your dreams matter. Your community matter. Your country needs you. Work hard and embrace discipline.
The 2025 DUCS Awards were given to students who were consistent in their academic performances from 2024 to 2025. DUCS Award for Social Science was received by Leon Cora, Science DUCS Graham Ganaweria, and STEM DUCS was received by Rose Apis. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Bougainville Police are expecting a major uplift in their infrastructure with a funding of 27.5 million kina committed by the Australian government under the Australia-Papua New Guinea bilateral security agreement.
During the launch of the Bougainville Police Infrastructure Project, Australia High Commission Minister Councillor Madeleine Moss remarked that Australia is pleased to provide this funding to upgrade police station in the autonomous region of Bougainville. The project will see the construction of new police stations in Arawa and Buin, as well as upgrades to Buka Police Station. These efforts are aimed to strengthening law and order in Bougainville and will lead to better policing outcomes in the autonomous Bougainville government. Councillor Madeleine Moss revealed that this funding is part of their long-standing commitment in collaboration with Papua New Guinea and autonomous Bougainville government. Chief Secretary Ivan Pomale was present at the launching and announced that the government of Papua New Guinea will also support with an additional funding of 5 million kina that will go towards police housing. Chief Secretary said this aligns with ABG plans in upgrading their police facilities to deliver more effective law and justice services. New Zealand Deputy High Commissioner Charlie Gillard also announced New Zealand's intention to aiding refurbish police training center in Buka. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Western Highlands student leader at the University of Goroka, Joshua David, has clarified the cause of the incident between the students and locals.
Upon arrival in Mount Hagen, student leader Joshua David clarified the cause of the incident to their provincial leaders and parents at Queen's Park. Mr. Joshua David explained the cause of the incident.
This program has been started on 7 o'clock night where all Tapu Lebla have been hosting this program no one plan, executives from people newly appointed executives from Tapu Lebla from Western Islands have been dressed up, what them on some boys, all the come to the program, what them tie, what them 7 button or come now. Auto markets are also supposed to go to the federal home stuff, the COVID also on the residential area stuff. This plug will sleep in church or who come out because sometimes on the rush bottom of mountain program all come out now, this problem, some Sparkman will establish the time. All Sparkman will establish the time, so all been instigated the program. You go back to the house, you don't go away, the kind of spark stuff, so it's a plenty jealousy of some stuff, to be honest.
He said the incident occurred during the night and a fight broke out in the morning unexpectedly at the UOG main campus.
It's going to fight the night because all the one girl, so boys, we was going to fight the night. Then the morning everything was normal, so we start now. Community or carrying or weapon, everything. Fight them to start because the hardcore fight them start because all boys that come out of the program to make it clear. And to make it clear because we play instigating the problem or we play starting the fight. Fight them come up because they've all been drink the stuff.
He urged the public not to trust social media posts regarding the cause of this incident.
Facebook what the source when you know fake information stuff. Or true information on Google Scholars or put them on the internet, but Facebook and one propaganda page where plenty of information and no true.
Provincial leaders thanked the students for the clarification and advised them not to involve themselves in such incidents in the future. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2369 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2294, $0.3480 Australian dollars, €0.1899 and 35.21 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher. Coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, copper closed unchanged, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher. The ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offences in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol. This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
Number One Super wants our members to have the happiest retirement possible. Just an extra 10 kina a week
could mean an extra 50,000 kina when you retire. This is known as a voluntary contribution. So, call us to find out how to add a little extra to your super payments now to boost your super savings later.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David Mead.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes on Coconut. Now an NRL team based here.
We create a pathway.
and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
All the younger ones will follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Secretary for Social Communications Commission for Catholic Bishops Conference, Sister Daisy Lasania, said communications for church media is evangelism, information, advocacy, and empowering people through Christ's light.
During the 5-year plan launched yesterday at the headquarters of Catholic Bishops Conference, Sister Daisy Lasagna said communication is about bringing Christ's light into homes, parishes, and vulnerable communities. This plan calls them to communicate intentionally, inclusively, and mission-driven, ensuring every voice is heard, every story matters, and the gospel reaches every corner of the nation.
Communication in action. We would like to see communication transforming lives. And so in media advocacy, we promote ethical, responsible, and faith-filled communication.
Sister Daisy added that communication is not merely sharing information, it is a ministry of relationship, encounter, and unity.
Every story we tell, every message we share can bring light to our communities.
The Church communicates to bring hope, to encourage dialogue, and to help build strong, compassionate communities. Bishop Deputy for Social Communication Commissions for Catholic Bishops Conference, Bishop Joseph Rosinski, emphasized the importance of communication.
Each of these pillars is both a challenge and an opportunity. They call us not simply to do more, but to be more creative, more courageous, more deeply rooted in Christ.
The Social Communication Commission's 5-year plan motivates them to use their gifts and possibilities to communicate hope, unity, and Christ to the people across the country. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Panamex PNG Limited conducted a roadshow today to introduce its new product to customers across Port Moresby.
The newly launched product is a 4-strand toothpaste brand called Fresh. The company visited several stores in Port Moresby, starting at Boroko Food World in Gordons. Panamex marketing manager Simon Tahani stated that the company aims to reach a wider audience across Papua New Guinea.
The message must reach all Papua New Guineans, from the community level up to the level in town and cities area. So the product is selling at affordable price now at selected supermarkets throughout the country.
Hani also highlighted Panamex long-standing partnership with local farmers and small agricultural businesses, which involves sourcing raw products for its waswas soap products.
So far we have got very good feedback throughout all the consumers throughout the country. Even our customers have given a good feedback. The product that we want to make sure that it is affordable in price and the quality we want to bring to that. That's the main thing.
The marketing manager said Panamex remains committed to its corporate social responsibility initiatives, supporting various community projects within the country.
It gives us, as staff and management, we are happy that, it gives something back to the country in terms of, business-wise, employment-wise. So those are the things that we feel that it's a plus.
Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Police Commissioner David Manning has announced the new projects the constabulary is currently working on.
The Papua New Guinea Constabulary is working towards several projects that are said to be completed in the coming year. Police Commissioner David Manning announced that 2 of the projects that they are currently working on include a 1,000-person central watch house at Bomana.
There's a couple of new projects that I'd like to use this opportunity to announce going into the new year. Through our SPAP, our Special Police Assistance Program, we're working closely with the Correction Services, the Office of the Commissioner of Correction Services, to identify land out near Bomana to build a 1,000-person central watch house.
Upon completion of this project in the following years, replicas may be built in Kokopo, Ley and Mount Hagen.
When we start cracking down on summary offences, we would need larger capacity jails to keep those who keep the alleged offenders in. So that is a new project for next year, is that 1,000-man watch house here, and then we'll roll that out in the next couple of years. That's one.
The second project is a national referral FSVU station which will assist victims of family and sexual violence or gender-based violence by providing support in rehabilitation, psychological care and medical treatment.
So that's something that we're looking forward to providing, enhancing our services to the community. And we're confident that we'll deliver that by this time next year. Where our vulnerable people, especially our young women and girls, and any victim of GBV, will be able to find the necessary support. Of course, spearheaded by the constabulary, but we will also have open the doors for our partners to also partner up in providing extra post-trauma support as well.
With that, Manning stated that the RPNGC is working to enhance services in Papua New Guinea. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, India's government says Monday deadly blast in New Delhi was a terrorist attack without identifying who they believe is responsible.
Delhi police have not named or arrested any suspects from Monday's blast outside the historic Red Fort here in New Delhi. Police, however, are investigating if there's a link between the blast and an earlier arrest of 7 men from the restive region of Kashmir, including 2 doctors who were found with arms and 2,900 kilograms of bomb-making material. Police in Kashmir, in a statement, said that they believe these men were part of a terror cell whose handlers sit in Pakistan and other foreign countries. At least 10 people were killed in the Monday evening blast outside the Red Fort. Police are using an anti-terrorism law to investigate.
The Cabinet directs that the investigation into the incident be pursued with the utmost urgency and professionalism so that the perpetrators, their collaborators, and their sponsors are identified and brought to justice without delay.
Across the border, Pakistan is also still reeling from a suicide bomb in its capital on Tuesday. An offshoot of the Pakistani Taliban has taken responsibility, but Pakistan has also accused Afghanistan and India of providing support to militants who have been carrying out attacks on their soil. This idea has been firmly rejected by both countries. But Pakistan has promised retaliation if it says Afghanistan does not act against militants operating on their soil. In fact, as relations deteriorate between Afghanistan and Pakistan, officials in Kabul took to social media, telling Afghans to stop importing all Pakistani goods, including medicine, within 3 months. All these developments point to increasing geopolitical tensions across the subcontinent. The concern is whether these tensions will boil over into further cross-border attacks.
The U.S. President Donald Trump has taken the extraordinary step right into Israel's president to ask him to partner. Benjamin Netanyahu is facing corruption charges.
Donald Trump's views on Benjamin Netanyahu's corruption trial have been clear for a number of months now. First, he took to social media to label it a witch hunt. Then he quipped to the Israeli President Isaac Herzog during a speech to the Israeli parliament last month that he should give him a pardon, arguing that no one really cares about a prime minister receiving expensive gifts like champagne and cigars. But this is certainly an escalation in that campaign, even though it might not have much impact. Donald Trump has now written to President Herzog, effusive in his praise for Benjamin Netanyahu, describing him as a strong wartime leader, now leading Israel into a time of peace after 3 difficult years, and insisting that while he respects the independence of the Israeli judiciary, he believes the case against Mr. Netanyahu is a political, unjustified prosecution. Since December last year, Mr. Netanyahu has been appearing in the witness box a few hours a day, a couple of days a week, giving evidence in his trial, except when he's pulled out to deal with national security matters. He's facing 3 charges of bribery, fraud and breach of trust, all of which he denies. One of those cases is involving accepting expensive gifts such as champagne and cigars from billionaires, including Australian James Packer, who denied any wrongdoing. The other 2 cases relate to seeking favourable press coverage from media moguls in exchange for changes in laws that benefit their businesses. Israel's President Isaac Herzog, in responding to the letter, said that he holds President Trump in the highest regard, but insisted that there were procedures that needed to be adhered to before he could consider any application for a pardon. There is a lot of debate in Israel as to whether or not he would be prepared to go down that route, considering that there is not a strong legal precedent to do so while an individual is in the middle of a trial. Mr. Netanyahu's political opponents say that he needs to accept guilt or show some sort of remorse before a pardon could ever be issued, something the Prime Minister hasn't done in this case and is generally reluctant to do in his broader public life.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Number One Super wants our members to have the happiest retirement possible. Just an extra 10 kina a week could mean an extra 50,000 kina when you retire. This is known as a voluntary contribution. So call us to find out how to add a little extra to your super payments now to boost your super savings later. Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science.
many of these things too. Like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Chinese embassy has donated 80,000 kina to support the MSG Prime Minister's Cup, strengthening PNG-China friendship through sport.
The donation was officially presented to the host organizing committee by Charge Affairs and Minister Kansela, Mr. Pen Henzhao, during a brief handover ceremony attended by committee chairman Leonard Loma and members. Mr. Peng said the contribution symbolizes the strong friendship between China and Papua New Guinea and their shared love for football. He said football is one of the most popular sports in China. Mr. Peng also revealed that both countries are working towards signing an MOU on sports cooperation to strengthen collaboration and enrich their strategic partnership. He wished the MSG Prime Minister's Cup great success and team strong performances. On behalf of PNG government, Mr. Loma thanked the Chinese embassy for its continued support towards sports development in PNG. In a separate presentation, CPL Group, through Prouds PNG, donated 300 cases of water worth 10,000 kina to assist with the tournament's operations. Mr. Loma thanked CPL for its timely support and encouraged other businesses to support. The MSG Prime Minister's Cup is underway in Port Moresby and will run until November 23rd. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
All eyes are on the Bissini playing grounds as teams gear up for the Port Moresby Soccer Grand Finals this weekend.
Port Moresby Soccer Association Games Coordinator Peter Matthew spoke to Trukai Sports about the Grand Finals this weekend and the match previews.
We have come to the end of everything, which this week Sunday we'll see our Grand Final to be played here at Bissini Football Park. For all the 5 divisions that will be taking part, the games kick off at 8:30 with the Under-19 division match between Momase and Keleiruna, followed by the men's second division, Floaters FC and Defense FC. And then the men's Division 1, Bismarck FC up against Keleiruna FC. And then we have the Women's Premier coming up after the men's Division 1.
Matthew said teams are ready and fans can expect exciting matches. He added security personnel will be on site to keep the event safe.
We have the security personnel from Air Transport Squadron. Since our day one on our finals 2 weeks ago, they have been engaged by the association to put up a beef of extra security from the venue. So our soldiers will be manning the gate and checking every personnel that comes in and out from the venue, as well as a big thank you to them for providing the medical service as well for injured players.
Matthew urges teams to enjoy the grand finals and have a good footy. He thanked players, officials and fans for their support and encouraged everyone to attend and celebrate the big weekend of football. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala, Gala Yum.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We there to
smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offenses in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol. This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Papua New Guinea's senior women's football team displayed a strong performance, defeating Vanuatu in the MSG Prime Minister's Cup Challenge at the National Football Stadium in Port Moresby.
Papua New Guinea's senior women's team made a strong start in their MSG Prime Minister's Cup match against Vanuatu, taking early control of the game. In the opening minutes, PNG scored first when their forward found the back of the net just 3 minutes into the play. The home side maintained their momentum, scoring 2 more goals before halftime to lead 3-0 over Vanuatu. Vanuatu showed determination in the second half, tightening their defense and challenging PNG with several attacking plays. However, PNG's defense stood firm, keeping Vanuatu scoreless. Midway through the second half, PNG strikers combined again to score their 4th goal, extending their lead to 4-0. The goal sealed the match and confirmed PNG's dominance throughout the game. It was a tough contest with both sides displaying strong teamwork and physical play. PNG's experience and composure gave them the upper hand, while Vanuatu continued to fight hard until the final whistle. The win gives PNG valuable points and confidence heading into the next feature in the MSG Prime Minister's Cup tournament. Team officials praised the players' discipline and teamwork, saying the result reflects the women's growing strength and preparations for the upcoming matches. The MSG Prime Minister's Cup continues in Port Moresby, with teams from across the region competing in both men's and women's division at the PNG Football Stadium. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NAS Fund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes on Buffalo. Now an NRL team based here. We create a pathway.
and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones would follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
This Friday on Elite Music Zone. Get ready for the ultimate music experience.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. Southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru, partly cloudy with few showers. Kerema, partly cloudy, then few showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotsau, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. And Popondetta, cloudy periods with occasional rain showers and thunderstorms. In the Momasa region, Lay City, cloudy periods with some showers and thunderstorms. Madang, cloudy periods with some rain showers and thunderstorms. Wewak, mostly cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. And Vanimo, mostly cloudy, rain showers at times and thunderstorms. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng, partly cloudy with few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with few showers. Kimbe, cloudy periods with few rain showers and thunderstorms. And Buka, partly cloudy with few showers. And in the Highlands region, Mount Agan City, cloudy periods with occasional rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiyawa, cloudy periods with isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy periods with isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. And to small ships forecast. Waters of southern PNG to Indonesian border to Daru to Kiwai Island. to Kerama to Yule Island, to Wood Point and to Samarai Island. Seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters, rising to 2.5 meters along warning areas. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Million Bay Islands. Seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to UN Gulf to Finschhafen. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of Finschhafen through Viti Strait to CRC, to Long Island and to Medang. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Medang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG to Indonesian border. Seas 1 to 2 meters, rising to 3 meters along warning areas. Waters of Manus and its western group of highlands. Seas 1 to 2 meters, rising to 2.5 meters. Waters of New Ireland to waters of East and West New Britain. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. And waters of Bougainville. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. And to ocean forecast, Coral Sea, seas moderate to rough, southeasterly winds of 10 to 20 knots. Solomon Sea, seas smooth, southeast to northeast winds of 5 to 10 knots. Bismarck Sea, seas moderate to rough to very rough over the western sector, And Pacific Ocean, seas smooth, north to northeasterly winds of 5 to 10 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 13th of November 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.